Blackpink's Jennie hit with a plagiarism accusation. But is it even real? And I-dle apparently plagiarized. But what is going on with Twice's tweet alleged mistreatment? And is IVE trying to claim Chinese culture as Korean culture? The aespa Boycott, 17 album waste, and so much more in today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. You might notice some little ears poking up here. I am babysitting a little baby chihuahua. No, come back here, Luigi. So this is Luigi. I'm babysitting him today. He literally reminds me so much of a deer. Like, his head is deer shaped. He has a long neck. He bounces a lot. He's even got like little socks. Do you see? But if you're interested in any of these subjects, please keep on watching and don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. But as for us, we're gonna get into the news. Okay. Did Blackpink's Jennie plagiarize the designs for her Gentle Monster collab? No, but the fact that she didn't kind of makes this story a little weirder. So of course, Jennie did her third round of collaborations with the brand Gentle Monster, this time featuring sunglasses with interchangeable charms, including capybaras and bows. So let's take a look at some of these. Right off the bat, it's so cute. I've been scrolling on TikTok and seeing the PR packages, and it's just like pink fur and so cute. Let's go to shop now. I just want to show you the charms and the designs so that we can make comparisons. So here you have the sunglasses, right? And then on the side, you see this little metal component. And from there, you can put on these different charms. So here you have the capybara, a hanging capybara, and bows, all that jazz. There's a bunch of different options that you can choose from. So basically, a jewelry brand also has a similar type of thing going on with their glasses. So here we see the glasses, and you have a charm that you can put on the side or even in the middle of the glasses. This is in 2022 by a brand IVE, Hong Kong based. Okay, maybe Gentle Salon is heavily inspired. And then we see another Instagram story with the side by side. So we see the bows, the hearts, the bears versus the capybaras. But it seems there's a little twist to this story because these might have been fabricated accusations, which because Jennie is such a big name, this wouldn't be surprising either. There is evidence that it might have been fabricated by a different Instagram user in an attempt to make it seem like IVE was making the accusations when in fact they weren't. We can find them on a different user's Instagram account. When I knew about @Gentle Monster x Gentle Salon, I really thought it's so cute but so familiar. Now it makes so much sense because IVE Official is one of my fave jewelry brands that I've talked so many times on TikTok and also posted a lot of their pieces on my feed. So it seems it might not even be the brand themselves saying that it was plagiarized. There's even screenshots showing that IVE follows Jennie and Gentle Monster. So let's read some comments. IVE is not a small brand. They collaborated with UGG and a popular brand in K-pop as well. The charm thing is already GM's own signature. The teddy bear is very popular product, and Jennie made it with capybara, and IVE did not make those products for glasses. The capybara charm, IVE uses a teddy bear hugging a heart on its stomach design, which is a design that is super common among jewelry brands or in the accessory market. Jennie's design was based on her favorite things, capybara and cloud, which are publicly known to people. Saying Jennie copied IVE like she didn't always love capybaras and wanted to insert them into her aesthetic working campaign. Also, it's just ribbons and pearls that isn't copying. It's a design symbol, and 928 other brands use the same ones, but y'all want to focus on Jennie. IVE are rings and necklaces, and Jennie's are sunglasses accessories. Ribbons, pearls, and a big animal? They will say Jennie copied them when she chose a big animal like them as the face of the campaign or what? So I'd love to know what you think about a lot of things regarding this story. I mean, it's not illegal in some cases for things to look similar. And I mean, unless the brand actually comes out and says like, hey, my stuff was plagiarized, then what are we really working with here? Personally, I think it's really cute to do the capybara with a cloud, right? Because it kind of parallels like we saw in that one tweet, the bear with the heart, that's super common, but it's a capybara with a cloud. I mean, especially in fashion, I follow a couple of fashion designers on TikTok, and it's so incredibly difficult to like make a plagiarism case because you'll see designers be like, this fast fashion brand literally ripped off my design, and there's not really anything I can do about it. On that note of plagiarism, since we're here, let's talk about I-dle. Was I-dle's music video for Superlady plagiarized? There's a Bulgarian duo, Janica and Biljanic, who released a music video for IVE, and K-pop fans have noticed the similarity to Superlady. So I'm going to show you the thumbnail to this music video. I'll give you a couple seconds to let me know which scene in particular you think people are referring to. It's of course the Dalmatian scene, so if we look at them side by side, they are quite similar, right? I took a couple screenshots. We have have the two Dalmatians. We have a similar setting as well. Usually when we talk about music video similarities, it's like, oh, this group rode on bikes and another group dared to also ride on bikes. Illegal. But here we see the set designs are very, very similar. In the original Superlady music video, we see this black carpet, which we also see in the IVE music video. And then we see these white free pillars in both music videos and the background that almost looks like milk and chocolate chips. And then of course Uki is just one person, but it almost looks like Uki's outfit was split between two people in the other music video because we see the, the long black and white fur coat and the Dalmatian type outfit as well. And then of course the two Dalmatians. If I put these two pictures in front of you, would you be able to tell which one is which? So of course fans have been pointing this out. So as of now, no statements have been made regarding this, but it does remind me there were a couple times in the past where I covered like music video plagiarism to the point where the sets were exactly the same between a music video and another K-pop music video. I wish I could remember. It was like a Girls' Generation music video or something and an I-dle music video as well. And then in the end, the artist ended up writing like set design inspired by these artists or something. Does anyone remember that? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is Twice's Tzuyu being mistreated? Surely as K-pop stans, we see this allegation come up all the time. And usually I see these allegations and I'm like, because the mistreatment's usually like, oh, the company didn't repost a picture from this event, or I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the accusations are a little silly. Okay, but this time it's a little bit different because it's not only fans saying that the idol is mistreated, but also a family friend that went on a TV show and talked about this mistreatment. So what exactly prompted this? Now this is a little weird. So Tzuyu appeared on a show, a variety show, and apparently the teaser for this variety show featured her in a black outfit in a white background, speaking seriously to the camera, which a lot of people thought was oddly reminiscent of Tsuyu's 2016 video where she had to apologize for waving the Taiwanese flag. This was huge news in K-pop, right? It was huge news. I mean, we can imagine that was like a very tumultuous time for her, and we don't have to get into the details of that, but just a little bit of background that it was a big serious issue. So here we see them side by side, Tzuyu saying I have something to say to you all versus Tsuyu's hello, I have something to tell everyone. So it seems that this upset fans enough to the point that OOTB Studio pinned this on their YouTube saying, hello, this is the tenant crew. We learned that the first part of the video caused inconvenience to fans, so we quickly took action to correct it. We apologize for being inconsiderate and we will produce more carefully in the future. Thank you. And then in the next paragraph, this is the production team for Sepja. We have promptly addressed the discomfort caused to fans by the initial part of this video. We apologize for any oversight and we will be more attentive in our future productions. Appreciate your understanding and support. So was it really on purpose? Did they purposely try to recreate that video? Was it an accident? I'm not sure. I just went to check the teaser video to see the pinned comment and it doesn't seem to be there anymore, but there are a lot of comments sympathizing with Tzuyu. But Tsuyu's family friend Matilda Tao actually went on a show and expressed how she felt about how Tsuyu's being treated. Of course, first mentioning the video in question. When you copied the video, did you think it was funny? Was it funny? I don't think anyone would laugh, or did you think that would bring more attention? And then she talks about how Tzuyu is so popular, but despite this popularity, it seems that JYP is just pushing her to the side. Out of the 9 members, do you know how much Tzuyu ranks in terms of Instagram followers? Tzuyu has 13.22 million Instagram followers. How would you arrange the activities, like releasing a solo album if you were their boss? And then the host says, of course you would give jobs to the ones ranked higher. According to fans, she's not currently an ambassador for any brand. She ranks last in the group. After 2021, she's never shot a magazine cover by herself. She's also in the bottom 3 regarding the length of solo parts and group songs since their debut. This does not match up with her popularity. Other than Junghyun and Tzuyu, everyone else has been to Fashion Week. With her body and visuals, she's like a goddess. She's so suitable for Fashion Week, but has never actually been to one. So I think fans would think this is unfair. So then they start talking about Twice's contract renewals in 2022. This was like a big conversation. Would Twice renew? Would they not? You have to know that under such circumstances, Tzuyu is still willing to renew her contract. Why? She considered the interests of everyone. If she was the only one not to renew, then Twice would become 8. Also, she actually told me privately that her Twice unused treat her very well. Please treat her better, CEO. Wouldn't that increase the company's income? She has fans all over the world. She can sing too. She's covered a lot of English songs and her voice is very good. They all dance well, so why is the agency like this? And then they once again addressed the video from the beginning where Jihyo is seemingly imitating Chuy's video. They apologized to fans, but why did no one apologize to Chuy? Don't they think Chuy felt hurt? Then the host says, if they apologized to Chuy, they would have essentially admitted to having targeted her. And then she responds, so they definitely can't apologize to her. I was wondering how many people would have had to drop the ball for the teaser to be released, with the host saying, or how many people would have had to agree to it? She responds, right? For all of Twice's performances, videos, shootings, endorsements, and others, Twice's boss has to agree to all of it first, right? So does that mean they agreed to it? What about the managers who accompanied Jihyo to the shooting? Did you all agree to it too? Did you ever think that this was wrong to do? And of course, the production crew, all of these parties had to agree to it before it was done. This is why I wanted to talk about this today. Why is Chuy being treated like this? Why? So what do you think? Do you agree with what she had to say? Do you think JYP is pushing Chuy to the side despite how popular she is? Let me know in the comments. Why are people planning to boycott aespa's next album? So of course, aespa are having their comeback soon with an album titled Armageddon. But there are some Chinese fans who are not happy with the details surrounding some of the activities that the group are set to do. For one, the date of aespa's concert in Japan seems to be problematic. So they're supposed to perform at the Fukuoka Arena in Japan on July 7th. But July 7th apparently marks the anniversary of events from the Sino-Japanese War, regarded as a day of mourning in China. Thus, the group's Chinese fan base, which is known to significantly contribute to the group's album sales, has found the scheduling insensitive. So of course Ning Ning is Chinese, right? So some people are saying that if she were to perform in Japan on that day, it wouldn't go over too well. So that's reason number one. Reason number two are the choices of venues in Macau and Hong Kong. So the venue in Hong Kong can only hold 5,000 people and the venue in Macau can only hold 28,000 attendees respectively. So fans are upset about this because they're saying it just doesn't reflect how popular they are in these places. With this, of course, being a trending topic on Weibo. The discourse was ignited by announcements from 4 major aespa fan sites, each with substantial followings in the hundreds of thousands. Among the shared concerns, fans are particularly vocal about the implications for Ning Ning, fearing she will face harsh criticism if she performs on July 7th in Japan. Here are some comments. My gosh, having a concert in Japan on July 7th? If the Chinese member really participates in it, then she's totally going to get flamed. I support the protection efforts and the changing of the concert date. I don't even want to imagine how Ning Ning's going to get flamed in China if she participates in it. I support changing the date for aespa's group concert Fukuoka, Japan. So with all that said, it'd be interesting to see if SM is going to change the date for this. And of course, you can let me know what you think in the comments below. Wasn't there another instance? I wish I could remember. There was a date for 17's concert, or maybe, 17's anniversary was on a specific date and the group were going to be performing in Japan, and then Korean fans were like, shouldn't they be performing in Korea at that date or something like that? Did that ever end up changing, or is that still ongoing? IVE recently made their comeback with Heya, and some people are accusing them of stealing Chinese culture. So I first came to know about this instance when I made the following short, and I was talking about how it's so unique. It's like Y2K mixed with traditional Korean elements. And everywhere I posted this short, there was somebody saying, actually, it's Chinese culture. This is Chinese. Let's look into it. So this apparently became a trending topic on Weibo. And we have the screenshots of the music video here, and these are the elements being called out. In the Heya music video, IVE members are seen wearing traditional Korean attire while performing on a stage adorned with artwork resembling Korean landscapes. Traditional Korean items like smoking pipes and fans are also predominantly featured throughout the music video. Love the references to Korean traditional paintings and tales in IVE's Heya so much. So Park Ji-in is the one who did the 2D drawings, the concept art, and visuals. And she actually wrote a blog post about this and like her inspiration. Apparently Starship requested an image that was traditional yet unfamiliar in its Koreanness. She also explains that the official concept of Heya is about the beauty of Korea and a tiger that fell in love with the sun, using a traditional durumari scroll-like format. The sections of traditional paintings are presented in various teaser forms, including character portrait and landscape painting. So then we see some comparisons down here, including some of the artwork And then the knots, then the fans. So since Park Ji-yeon's comment section has been filled with these types of comments, please don't blur Chinese culture and try to make people think it belongs to Korea and East Asia. The original things displayed in your exhibition works are all Chinese. Copycat, stealing Chinese culture, says it's Korean culture in East Asia and it's shameful. Then here are some comments from Weibo. Is this a robbery? This is grand theft. It has already come to this, but our I fans are really trying to shift the blame. How nice. I go you Koreans like this. They want to steal everything, but they do such a poor job of it. This looks so old school. Did their agency receive a mission from the president to use K-pop to promote their culture of stealing? They're stealing left and right. So according to this article, South Korean netizens have sharply criticized these absurd claims from some Chinese netizens. They dismissed the accusations as unworthy of response, questioning the lack of evidence for cultural appropriation and pointing out that the costumes are traditional Korean hanbok, so these claims are baseless. So of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Imagine buying hundreds of K-pop albums just to take the photo cards and dump everything else on the streets. So 17 recently released their album called 17 is Right Here, and fans are already blinded by overconsumption. Let's just take a look at this video that's going viral. It's just essentially a bunch of 17 albums scattered around. Garbage bags of 17 albums, opened 17 albums, just a bunch of trash everywhere. Some of them look intact though. Hey, at least, right? So this is apparently in Shibuya in Japan. And according to this tweet, there was a sign saying, take as many as you want. Feel free to take any you want. So while we can appreciate, the redistribution factor of this all, it does seem a lot of fans are disgusted with the practice in general. Because some people will just buy a bunch of albums solely for the photo card, which is really wasteful, right? And it really ties into this conversation that we've been having a lot lately about overconsumption in K-pop. And for 17 as well, because they have so many members, just having so many versions of albums, having so many photo cards, and they're not the only ones. I need to point that out. They're not the only ones. It's just they happen to have 13 members. So if you do the math, it's just inherently more, okay? Fans were also shocked to see all the albums dumped on the side of the road. It was also revealed that many carrots that couldn't even buy some of the versions because opportunists bought so many to gain profit. So here are some comments. So much trash is accumulated due to falling for these commercial tactics. This is going to affect future generations. They need to limit how many a person can buy. Now, why would they do that? These sellers need to stop buying in bulk, and it's time to just sell photo cards and not the whole albums. Are they throwing away the album after taking out the photo card or the code? Sellers, opportunists need to F off. So am I understanding this right? Sellers buy in bulk for the code, leave the albums they don't need, and throw away the outbox part they don't need, which is what the photo shows. It's not the time to be proud of album sales looking at this. What is this? I mean, from an environmental viewpoint, I'm sure it's horrible to see, but from a company viewpoint, I'd be like, oh, hell yes, I literally don't care. That's not my point of view. I'm saying if I were a company. I have 4 minutes left on this SD card that I forgot to delete. God damn it. Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. You won't even notice. I miss K-pop songs that sound like K-pop. So this is from a post titled Things That Get Occasionally Mentioned by K-pop Fans Overseas. So I wanted to talk about it. K-pop also has a variety of genres, so it's difficult to say for certain what its characteristic color is. However, the common opinion is that right now they all sound like those mass-produced Billboard-esque pop songs and only have lyrics in Korean, making them less interesting. I've definitely noticed this a lot. When Pop by Nayeon came out, I know a lot of people were like, this sounds like a K-pop song. This isn't only a phenomenon in Korea, but even international fans are now saying that they want previous generation songs to come back, and when they listen to those songs, they would go, wow, that's effing good. So let's see what these comments have to say. Koreans miss it too. That's true. I'm getting so tired of these easy to listen songs. I miss the nostalgic feel when we actually had over the top main vocals. First of all, the English in the songs are getting too severe. Can we stop releasing songs that sound like international pop songs? This is the exact reason why I'm growing fond of Kiss of Life lately. I find those easy to listen songs so boring. You better not be coming for New Jeans, because I swear to God, I seriously don't understand why we're using English lyrics. I miss the powerful main vocals. That's why we're welcoming groups like IVE and On and Off. IVE, we love you, and On and Off, thank you too. I mean, it has nothing to do with musical style or anything, but I definitely miss raw live vocals, like hearing somebody mess up. And I know we can't have it anymore. I know that's not feasible, but I miss it. I miss bad performances that didn't result in major backlash. Groups used to be able to just mess up and like move on from it, you know? Now it's like a group messes up and it's like people don't let it go for like 2 weeks and it's like a stain on their career. I miss those days. Cue the K-pop fans gaslighting me in the comments. Everyone sings live. Whatever helps you sleep at night. No, but there are some amazing performers. It's just statistically, okay? So let me know what you think. Do you miss K-pop sounding K-pop songs? And I forgot to screen record. Lastly, we need to talk about Honey's hair in the bubblegum music video. This isn't going where you think it's going because I've seen way too many people trash her hair, saying that it's so ugly. You just are not understanding the vision, okay? It's not like she actually cut her hair like that. It's a music video. It's like so nostalgic. Some of you need to learn how to have fun, even if that means embracing an ugly hairstyle. But like, it's a music video. They're allowed to have fun with the concept. And I think that's exactly what they did. So justice for Honey's hair in bubblegum. It's like when everyone came for Rise's hairstyles at debut. You guys scream that you want unique things in K-pop, and then when people do unique things, you're like, actually, it's ugly as hell. Never mind. Do we have a K-pop song of the day? Yes, our K-pop song of the day is Mago by G-Friend. I know. Ever since Hybe was accused of being part of a cult and using their group to promote specific messages, I've been listening to Mago by G-Friend because that was one of the songs that people were like, this is actually about a goddess that Dan World follows. I used to actually hate this song. I didn't like the retro vibes. But 2 years later, here I am. What an amazing disbandment song. Full of nostalgia and wonder. I had no idea what Mago meant. Now we do. And I've just been streaming it again. So thank you, Mini J. Okay, let me see if I have a K-pop dream to share with you guys. I think this dream was inspired by Jennie because I saw all like the PR packages that she was sending out for Gentle Monster. So I had a dream that I ordered from Rosé's new line. What was the line? I don't know. This dream was a little bit everywhere, but I got the wrong order. And so to make it up to me, she invited me personally to her influencer event. This influencer event was random as hell, guys. It was like a warehouse full of so many different things. First of all, Selena Gomez was like sleeping in this random ass room and it was like super, super dark, but it was like a free for all. She was like giving back to the community. It was a free for all because you could pick anything you wanted and take anything home, which at first started with makeup, which made sense, I guess, in line with whatever line she was releasing. But then it turned into like household products and like home decorations. And there was like this perfume segment and I grabbed this one perfume and this girl was like, actually, I want that. And I was like, well, I have it. She's like, no, but I want that. And I was like, I don't really want to fight right now, so take it. But then I saw a girl taking this huge parrot thing and I wanted it so bad, but she already had it and she was asking me for help. So I ran to Audrey and I was like, can you steal it from her? It's over there. And she runs in the other direction, but I appreciated the enthusiasm. And that was my K-pop dream featuring Rosé of Blackpink. So I reckon that is basically it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. As for me, I'm gonna get going, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I've never met such a nervous dog. He's like scared of everything. You gonna be okay there? You gonna be okay? It's okay, Mr. Luigi. He's got such a long neck. Like he's literally a deer.